Maybe it's because I'm old, maybe it's because I'm untrained. But as much as I love the exercise, I hate the exercise. Welcome back to the gym. We're doing back today, specifically deadlifts. It's been a while since I've done a really good heavy back workout, so I'll probably be feeling a little bit rusty. However, it's a big part of my training program, so I think it's been long enough. It's time to get back into the heavy, uncomfortable weights. We're starting with deadlifts, so let's get into it. So I definitely have a real love-hate relationship with deadlifts. I love deadlifts, I love the results, but man, I hate deadlifting. Maybe it's because I'm old, maybe it's because I'm untrained. But as much as I love the exercise, I hate the exercise. Well, let me know if anybody else feels the same way, because I can't be the only one. Well, let's get back to it. Well, 225 was more difficult than it should have been. I mean, I should have expected that. I've barely been working out and I haven't been focusing really on deadlifts for the last little bit, mostly squats and trying to get the shoulders back in order. It's a little bit disappointing, but I mean, take a bunch of time off the gym, that's what's going to happen, especially at this age. The older you get, the faster you lose muscle mass, so if you want to keep going, you got to be consistent. So the plan now is to be quite a bit more consistent. Go to the gym. I got this home gym here. It's not a lot, but it works for what I need, so I got no excuses. I just walk downstairs, go into the gym, do a workout. I don't have to drive across town. Still go to the work gym sometimes, but I got no excuses to not work out anymore. So hopefully over the next couple of months, I can get back to where I was. Maybe even see some improvements on it. Hopefully on all of my lifts, not just deadlifts. So now we're going to see how 275 feels. If I can do 5, I'll do 5. If I can't, I won't. Let's get to it. Well, I'm sure you can see in the video, that was awful. I took all the strength that I had. That used to be easy. Wasn't too long ago I was doing pause deadlifts with that and not having too much trouble with that whatsoever. So I've definitely lost a lot of strength in the deadlift, way more than bench. Squat stayed the same, bench has gone down, but deadlift's much worse. So, problem is, it's the lower back, I can really feel it in there. I guess I haven't been doing that enough. Stability might not be so good, so I'm probably going to start adding in one leg deadlifts just with a kettlebell. I always find that helps with the lower back. Do some glute ham raises. When I get back to one of the work gyms, I got a couple of machines there, so it's really good. I always find it gets a really good workout for the lower back there. So that's going to be it for deadlift for now. And now we're going to move on to supplementary exercises. See what we can do in this little gym. All right, now we're going to move over to bent over rows. Hopefully the lower back can handle it. Unfortunately, with the pulley system being here, it's really easy to hit it with the plates, so you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. Got about 3 or 4 inches maybe that you can work with, so it can take a little bit of time to set up in the right spot so you're not hitting it. It's not so bad though, but definitely a little bit of a pain. I didn't like the way that my back felt when I was doing deadlift. I'm not going to go any heavier than this, just 135. Do probably 2 sets of this and then move on to something else afterwards. So a couple of years ago, I had some shoulder problems as well. I found that doing face pulls helped quite a bit. Strengthens up the upper back. My chest was a little bit too strong, so pulling the shoulders forwards. At least that's kind of what I was told the issue was. So I like to throw in face pulls, especially when the shoulders are bothering me. Maybe it's just mental, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep doing them because it makes the shoulders feel good. So I'll generally do 3 or 4 sets of that, usually of 10. Not super heavy. I'm not trying to really destroy the muscles, just, you know, strengthen up a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna do a couple more sets of that, and then we'll go on to the last exercise. Alright, so the last exercise of the day is going to be a one leg deadlift. I wasn't planning to do it today, but the way my back felt doing the deadlifts, it's definitely something I got to work on. And just like with the shoulder problem, I had back problem before. Started doing one leg deadlifts just with a kettlebell. And after maybe about 1 month, it felt amazing. So I'm going to throw these back in here. Hopefully it'll do me some good. So I'll generally do 8 to 10 for each leg, about 3 to 4 sets, usually more. If you're not doing too heavy, you can do a lot of volume. If you're doing heavy though, try not to kill yourself. So I'm a bit disappointed with how my back felt. It's my own fault for not doing deadlifts for a while. Glute ham raises, bent over rows, and one leg deadlifts will help. But if anybody watching has had similar issues and found any particular exercises that help them, feel free to let me know in the comments. But that's it for this workout. Now that I've felt how hard it is after a long break from doing deadlifts, I'm going to get back to it a lot more consistently. Chest day is next, and we'll see how the shoulders are doing after I've started physio. Thanks for training with me, and I'll see you in the next video.